Columbus game, kind of by the numbers, said like offensively one of the best games, chance creation wise, of the year. If you keep doing those things, does it feel like eventually they're going to start going in?
Yeah, I think so. Personally and as for the team, I think we played really well. I think played as well as we've done in the previous games, and obviously puck didn't go in. I think for myself, maybe had two or three of the best chances I've had in a long time, and you look back at the Florida game, I score on a thing that's probably not a chance, but then sometimes you get those games where the puck just doesn't want to go in. But I think we definitely deserved 1 point. We probably deserved 2 points, but we'll take the 1 point and move on to the game tonight.
A lot of guys recently have talked about that Florida goal, though, as being something that they've looked at positively. It's, you're the leading scorer on the team, but you're going to those greasy areas as well. How important is it to kind of lead by example to get those uncomfortable ones as well as the pretty ones?
Yeah, I mean, I think it means a lot. Obviously, for myself too. I think, like you said, I score a lot of nice goals. Maybe not around the net and stuff like that. So sometimes, I feel like when there's a tight game, especially against a team that defends really well, sometimes you have to maybe start thinking about going maybe to the net a little bit more. That's where you're going to find the loose pucks, the rebounds, the dirty goals, and maybe not just as much around the net as you do in some other games. So just kind of had that mentality going into that game and going into the third period just to get to the net a little bit more, and I got rewarded. So that was good.
Adrian, the other night you only had the limited power play time, but it seemed like you guys were trying to be too selective in the shot you were looking for. How do you transfer that shot mentality that you have 5-on-5 into it?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think we possession time, all that kind of stuff was good. We just didn't want to shoot the puck enough on the power play, I think. And obviously, I think getting one power play game, it's tough sometimes. So you're playing really well 5-on-5, and you get that one chance on the power play, and now you just want to move it around until you get the best chance because you feel like it's such an important time to score. And just sometimes you don't want to take the shot because you're scared that maybe they're going to clear it and maybe you're going to have to start all over again. So but it's something that we gotta keep doing what we do 5-on-5, just getting the puck more to the net. And I think in the 6-on-5, I think we did a really good job at the end, just keeping pucks in, but also throwing it to the net. Eventually we got the goal, so that was big. But for the power play, just got to be more shooting mentality, get the pucks back, find rebounds, all that kind of stuff.
Adrian, what was Todd McClellan's impact on helping to get this team from where you guys were coming out of the rebuild to where you've been now?
Big impact. I think obviously where we were at the time, it was a tough spot, but also rebuilding process for everybody that we as an organization and all the players, we kind of knew that we were in that situation. But I think when he came in, he did a really good job to slowly but steady moving us in the right direction. And I think all the players bought into it, and I think everything that he brought, I think everybody's really thankful for, and he did a great job over the years with us for sure.
How about how he worked with some of the younger players when you guys were coming up? I mean, he's put a couple of young guys for Detroit in really prominent roles early on.
No, he was really good with that. Obviously I can only speak for myself, but he had a big impact on my career too. Putting me in the right direction. Teaching me how to become, a good and consistent player, and that was the things that I wanted to become better at too. Being more consistent every night, and he really helped me throughout the years to become the player that I am today for sure.
Kind of how his teams like to play. He knows this group obviously really well. I don't know if it's weird or just interesting to see him maybe for the first time on the other bench for once.
Yeah, it's going to be different for sure. You're obviously watching a lot of video and stuff, and you can see that. Maybe they haven't changed fully to the system that we played, but you see some tendencies and all that kind of stuff of things that we've done in the past. So obviously it's going to be different. It's going to be a fun challenge for us. Obviously, excited to play. Obviously against an old coach, but you can see some stuff that they're doing that we did back in the time too. So we're going to have to go back and look what gave us trouble back in the day.
Last game here with the dads on the road. How special have these last 3-4 days been for you guys, and maybe for you personally, just to have this kind of quality time on the road?
Yeah, really fun. Obviously, it's been a while since we did this last, but obviously it's fun to get the dads in. I know how excited they are, and it's a lot of fun for us as well to have them here, show them around, and obviously spend some time with them, and meeting a lot of new dads that wasn't here last time we did it. So it's a lot of fun to meet them, get to know them a little bit more, and yeah, obviously play in front of them. It's they taught us everything since we've grown up, so it's fun to give back a little bit in that case.